I almost forgot I was doing a video. What's good? What it is? What's good? It's your boy Ja, and yeah, welcome to the channel again. I had to take a break. I keep taking these breaks, but there's, now I'm about to get in here and do what I do, and so it just took a while for me to kind of understand where I was headed with things, and I had to see my vision a little bit clearer, and so now I'm here. Now I'm doing what I do, so I'm okay with doing it too. So I'm excited to be here and make things happen. So yeah, make sure you take time for yourself. Take time to, isolate yourself and learn what matters to you and learn what doesn't matter. Learn nothing and be nothing, be everything and be all. Like, kind of help put things into perspective for me and for what I see to be true for me. So it kind of solidifies things around you. Be willing to adapt and overcome. So I think that's the best way to do it. Yeah, I just wanted to tap in, maybe react to something, maybe not. That's something I kind of already reacted to, but I didn't use the video. So we'll see if I get there. But I kind of just wanted to talk about characters. I just wanted to talk about characters. And so specifically villains and stories, like anime, normal stories, like live action anime, TV shows, it doesn't matter. Just like a good story has great characters. They're the pillars of stories. So like, I was thinking about, seeing myself and finding myself, and we often use these external vices or things around us to kind of find ourselves as a reflection, through a reflection, and kind of see where we're at. That's why I say tap in, tap out, tap into those things around you, see if you can build your story from it. But to do that, you got to tap out, remove things, expand yourself, become more, become greater. Like that's the only thing like that's going on around us, really. Like the most constant thing is change. So I kind of just I go with the change and expand myself and get better and better. So that brings me in to say, like, I looked at certain characters and related to certain characters, and I wondered what type of villain I would be. And I kind of like Sasuke. Well, I'm wearing a Naruto shirt, but like, yeah, like I relate to Sasuke in so many ways, but he's written to a point to where he is the extreme. So like, they make a character that will go to the extremes, and it's to put this character on a spectrum. Like Naruto and Sasuke are on opposite ends of the spectrum, but they have so much in common. So where do you draw the line for yourself? And those are the questions. I think great shows or great stories give like great conversation, starters or whatever, like something to think about, something to talk about, food for thought, drive for action, all of that stuff. So I look at Sasuke and I'm like, man, dude, you done been through it, bro. I get why you doing what you're doing, but why is you doing it this way? And I look at Naruto and I'm like, dang, Naruto, why you trying so hard? We don't see the vision that Naruto has, unless you read ahead, but that wouldn't make sense, right? So you go along with these characters and you learn these characters and you get pulled into these characters. That's a great character. Like, how can, as a writer, like, okay, I want to build this story, build this world, but first, let me get an idea of what the world is and then place characters in it so the characters can redefine or define the rest of the world. And so I really look at characters as pillars to a story. So, yeah. I like a character that can take your breath away and put you on this roller coaster ride without destroying you, but show you something different, show you something new. And so, yeah, I looked at myself and gave me some things to think about. It wasn't like a new development. It was just something that resurfaced. I think that's the point. It's like you come back, see how things are going. It's like checking on your business stuff, right? You are your own business. Like, you mind your business, right? Like, and that means taking the time to go back and look at yourself and like be like, okay, where can this improve? Oh, okay, I can improve here. I think that keeps you from being a narcissist. Because that's essentially what Sasuke is, just not like he's a lovable narcissist in a way, right? So I think being able to draw a line somewhere, in a way Naruto is too, but his vision is so clear and he means what he says. So like it's kind of like this give and take, like he understands how to give and take. So I guess it's just you got to be selfish in order to be selfless. And I think Sasuke was being way too selfish and not enough selfless. He had good intentions, but it cost people their lives, and it's a potential prison. So I mean, hey, you get strong, you get powerful with that type of drive and that type of background. And and I think that's why I like this one saying: live long enough to become the hero, because you might be looked at as a villain in certain ways and certain aspects. So you got to live long enough to become the hero in your own world. If you want to be the villain for a little bit, do that, but don't do it. It's weird. You have to have this balance of like presentness to not be an actual villain, but be okay with people not seeing you the way you would like to be seen, So just take your time, take a step back, recenter yourself so you can draw a line in the sand and choose whether or not you're going to be Naruto or Sasuke. Yeah. Or any of your favorite characters where they relate in some sort of level. I think this was a good place for me to start, because we look at each other, but we also look at ourselves. We see ourselves in stuff, and so we can get lost in that. We get lost in ourselves, and that's deep on so many levels, because you wonder which came, you, or was this me? What? Like it can get confusing. So you got to be able to take a step back and be yourself, see yourself. And so, yeah, make things happen that way. It's the best way to do things. It's the best way to be, for me, at least. Do what you do. At the end of the day, you got to experience life for yourself and figure it out for yourself. But, you might pick up some pointers along the way. I'm pretty sure. See, I'm doing it even in this moment, making sure I'm like on point. But I know I'm on point, so it is what it is. Like, just, are you willing to live long enough to be the hero? And that was an important lesson for me in life. So, yeah. Yeah, it's about time I wrap this bad boy up. Thanks for sitting here. Thanks for listening. It was really cool. Thank y'all. Yeah, I'm excited to keep things rolling. I've been your boy Ja, and welcome. We'll see where this thing takes us. Let's keep going. Yeah.